my name is Sylvia Emechete here on Luminosity TV. Today I wanted to talk to you all about something really quite personal to me. I find that in trying to share my thoughts, I always keep going back to my own experiences as a basis for the topics that I decide to talk about. And today I wanted to talk about my quest for true beauty. My quest for true beauty has been a burning desire inside of me for such a long time. In fact, since I was a child, I've always asked that question: what is beauty? What does it mean to be truly beautiful? Who and what defines a beautiful person? What are those standards that we look upon and tell each other that, wow, that's a beautiful person right there? We all carry beauty within us because our spirits are designed to be pure and beautiful. And I think I've probably been researching the idea of beauty for a very long time now, probably my entire existence. And I don't mean just this one earth life that I'm living now, because it feels to me like it's something I was born with and I've always been curious about. And so from a very young age, I found myself wanting to know more about being beautiful. I found myself in those industries like fashion and beauty and, beauty pageants and things like that. So I haven't always lived that exemplary manner or that exemplary life as to maybe refer to myself as being truly beautiful. In fact, I have made a lot of mistakes along the way in my learning process, but my curiosity has never stopped. And so when I found myself in the fashion and beauty industry and the modeling and the pageants and things like that, I was even more curious. But I no longer spend my time pondering over whether or not I should have done this or done that. In fact, I've always said that all of my experiences have truly shaped who I am today. And I remember as a young girl wanting very much to go into modeling and beauty pageants, even though I wasn't raised in an environment that was, conducive for it. In fact, I was raised in an environment that was very contrary to beauty pageants and the impact it had on young girls at the time. But the one advantage that I had, of which I am immensely grateful for, was that I did not only have loving parents, but I had parents who stood in the knowledge that even for me as a young girl, my spirit needed to explore. I needed to go on my own journey. I needed my own experiences, which will then help me mature spiritually. And I remember my dad will say, well, you have free will to decide what you want to do in life. But you must understand that with that comes consequences, and all of those actions and all of those things that you've done, you would need to account for them. And as I got older and I was introduced to the great work in the light of truth, the Grail message, it became clear to me why I was always seeking that knowledge of what true beauty meant. Especially for me as a woman, because I knew, I was a young girl then, but I knew that as a woman, I would need to know exactly how to carry myself into the world in the best possible light. And this journey has led me to so many things. My spirit has dabbled into so many things, because I thought I could get answers that I needed. I grew up hearing people all around me say to me, oh, Sylvia, you're so beautiful. There's just something beautiful about you. You're really beautiful. But as much as I appreciated those comments, it would normally go in here and it would fly out there. Not because I didn't appreciate them, but because I always thought that there's got to be more to me than just a beautiful face adorned with makeup and fine clothes. I couldn't help but feel that they were always concentrating on how I looked and my physicality. And if I remember correctly, travel then became my next passion because I wanted to leave the environment that I grew up in and see what others thought about me. Internationally, of course. I wanted to know if I was not just beautiful the Nigerian way or if I was just a Nigerian beauty, But I also thought to myself, well, if I'm in outer Mongolia or in Siberia or in Memphis, Tennessee, what will they think of me then? Will they see me as beautiful? Do you see me? Do you really see me? I mean, the real me, not the physical cloak that you see right now, which is very temporary. This is just a borrowed tool that is so temporary and it's subject to decay. If I'm lucky, I probably have this body for another 45 years, maybe 50 years if I'm very lucky. Is that the me that you think I am? This one that needs to be clothed and bathed and watered and fed and plastered with makeup before I step out of the house. That one. This one we're all just so crazy about, and we're constantly adorning ourselves with worldly things. That's not me. No, that's not where my true beauty lies. The real me is a spiritual entity, spirit with energy and radiation and vibration pulsating and connecting with other similar energies and trying to experience this beautiful creation and learning how I can atone for my misdeeds that I've done in the past. That's why I'm here. I'm trying to further and ennoble my surroundings so one day I can go back to my spiritual home. The real me is eternal. The real me has experienced so many earth lives, not just this one. I've probably come as a nun, as that Indian stay-at-home mum, or as that Egyptian warrior princess, as I like to refer to myself. How beautiful do you think I was then? What you are looking at now is just one body that I've been permitted to experience in for just this one earth life. It's beautiful to you now because you've created an intellectual standards for which we call things beautiful around us. So young women, well, both young and old, they beat themselves up. Am I beautiful? Do I look slim enough? Do you like the way I applied my makeup today? Is it too much or is it too little? We're all obsessed. The true question is, do you see me? Are your real eyes opened enough to see the true me? Because the real me is only beautiful in my experiencing this incredible universe around me, in those simple thoughts that I generate in my head. How beautiful will I be if the thoughts in my head are all wrong? If the words from my mouth are intended to hurt the people around me? If my deeds and how I treat my fellow human beings is not noble, it's oppressive and demeaning to others? This is where true beauty lies. I have met the most physically attractive human beings in the world of beauty and fashion and all that, devoid of warmth, devoid of any heart. They're cold-hearted and mean. And I've also met the kindest spirits who by today's standards will be called ordinary in their physical appearance. So can we please stop judging ourselves based on how we look physically and start appreciating how we are on the inside? Because every human spirit was designed to be beautiful. But we have dulled our radiance, we have dulled our shine by doing a lot of the wrong things and concentrating on things that don't matter. And I've always said that the effect of those choices that we've made always decides our faith. So even now, as beautiful as your physical body is, as financially secure as you think you are, without question, without fail, what decides your faith is how beautiful you are on the inside. So when those threads of faith come to you and you either get your lesson or your blessing, you can then take it off your list happily until the garment of your spirit has been washed clean. And then you're heading towards purity. That is where your true beauty lies. That is where your true beauty can be seen. There is no true beauty without the purity of your thoughts, without the purity of your words or the things that you do. You can't be beautiful if you constantly harbor thoughts of malice, of hate, of deceit. You can't be beautiful if your words are lies and cunning and pretentious. You can't be beautiful if your deeds are not noble, true, and good. Where is true beauty left in the world today? Where can I find it? How many of us have it? How many of us ever had it? We have all been complicit in what beauty means to us. So when we truly find beauty, it will be visible. It will light up your path and permeate everything that you do. The way you think, the way you speak, the way you compose yourself, what you wear, what you feed your body, how you see the world. Your very nature will be different. And those who choose to open their real eyes will see the real you. We are all a work in progress and at all different stages in our development. So please don't judge each other, because my quest for true beauty hasn't stopped. I'm constantly working on myself daily, and that's why I'm still here, trying to find my luminosity. How about you? Until next time, take good care of yourself. Bye-bye.